Hi everyone, my name is Paramjit Kaur. Today I'm going to present key concept from ECEC100, a unit shape my understanding of an early childhood teacher. This presentation explores historical, theoretical and practical elements that guide me about quality of early childhood practice. In this, I further discuss about educational approaches that help me to develop my understanding about educational and teaching perspective in early childhood. I also discuss about development theories that help me to understand children's grow, think, and learning over time, allowing me to plan age appropriate, responsive, and sportive. I'm also going to talk about early year learning framework and national quality standards. The early year learning framework helps me to understand how I'm going to support children's through holistic learning, through play, relationships, and meaningful experiences. The national quality standards help me to maintain high quality reflective and consistent teaching practice that prioritize children's well-being and learning. Now we're going to talk about historical approaches by John Luke's theory. John Luke, a philosopher, introduces the idea of child as a blank slate. He believes children are not born with natural knowledge but rather shaped entirely by their experiences and environment. This idea encourages me as an early childhood teacher to create a rich, nurturing, and respectful learning environment where every experience contributes to child development. His philosophy laid the groundwork for modern child-centered education, where the children's needs and interests are at the heart of learning. Now we're going to talk about contemporary approach by Loris Malaguzzi and the Reggio Emilia approach. Loris Malaguzzi developed the Reggio Emilia approach, a powerful contemporary philosophy in early childhood education. He believes children are not empty vessels but are rich in potential and curiosity. This approach encourages me to listen to children, observe closely, and use documentation to make their thinking visible. I have learned that the physical environment should be thoughtful and intentional. It acts as a third teacher for them. Malaguzzi philosophy also helped me to become a more reflective educator who values children's voice, ideas, and relationships as a central to learning. Now we're going to talk about development theories by Jane Piaget, cognitive development theory. Jane Piaget's theory of cognitive development has had a major influence on how we understand children's thinking. He believed that children construct knowledge activity by interacting with their environment. Piaget identifies four stages of development, each with different ways of thinking. His work helped me to develop appropriate learning experience, especially through hand-on play and problem solving. When I see children exploring a new idea or making connection, I recognize how their thinking is evolving through experience. Now we're going to talk about social culture theory by Lev Vygotsky. Lev Vygotsky believed that children learn through social interaction with more knowledgeable interaction with others like educators, peers, and families. His concept of the zone of proximal development reminds me to support children with just the right level of help so they can move to the next stage of understanding. Vygotsky's theory also shows me the importance of language, not just for communication but for thinking. It influences how I plan group learning, use intentional language, and support collaborative play in the classroom. Now we're going to talk about early year learning framework. The early year learning framework is the foundation for planning and assessing learning in early childhood in Australia. It promotes a view of children as capable, confident learners and highlights play as essential to development. I use the five learning outcomes to guide my teaching and ensures I'm supporting children's identity, well-being, communication, and sense of belonging. This framework also reminds me to be culturally responsive and respectful to all interactions. Now we're going to talk about national quality standards. The national quality standards outline what high quality early childhood education looks like across 7 areas. For me, all quality standards are important. Quality standards from area 1 to 5 focuses on strong educational program and positive relationships. National quality standard guides my reflection, planning, and collaboration with families. It helps me to ensure that what I'm doing every day align with national standards and best practices.